already in position to annihilate me. And when I'm wasting time lining up that small arc of fire, they would just dance all over me. And because of the dynamics of the movements of the tanks themselves, one of the things that I've noticed is that shooting, running, and gunning is a lot harder. Ground, the bumps, the elevation changes as you're driving causes a basically an effect where it's very easy to fire. Like you can see right here, like there's a lot of subtle changes and bumps, and it's this kind of thing which makes me think that'd be very hard to line up a moving shot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's realistic. I have no problems with that. Maybe that's why maybe where you see the upgrade advantage of increased or better suspension is for moving while shooting. And that would make a lot of sense. But I don't like that. It's like I feel exposed there. I'm gonna go with trust my feelings, as Yoda would say. Alright, we're gonna go with high explosive. Before my tank probably turns into a high explosive. Another thing they need to do too is that there are arrows on your screen that show direction of known enemies, but the thing is that they don't differentiate between known air targets and known ground targets. The same arrow is being used. And I can't help but look at this I-15's arrow every time it gets spotted and drives around. It's throwing me off a little bit. I think there's a tank to the right or to the left. And it's actually just a biplane flying around. I could give, really, I just couldn't care less. So if there was a symbol, maybe, to differentiate. Like you could have an airplane symbol, something simple, and a tank symbol. You could totally be looking the wrong direction, thinking someone's coming in, expose a whole side because you're just not aware of the difference. That kind of seconds, those in battle, those kind of things, that can get you killed real quick. That was weird. My turret kept drifting to the right. I was swinging it hard to the left, but my turret kept drifting to the right. And this is why I'm having a real problem with these destroyers, because I just can't get them to line up anything. Look at the. I mean, I know it's probably the way it was, but look at that. Look at the turn radius on it. That's what, 15 degrees? That's almost utterly useless. It might as well be lock solid. It's really not very handy at all. I spend most of my time just being fodder for everybody else. I don't feel like I'm contributing anything to the match. KV-1s. Look at all the KV-1s out there. There's a good reason for that. They could get wailed on forever and a day, and they just seem to walk away, and it'll be perfectly fine. Look at this. I gotta spend all this time trying to turn this tank, and I'm just getting shot at again. I'm just food. There's nothing I can do about this with this tank. It's frustrating. Oh my gosh, I killed somebody. Call in. No, it's a red letter day, that much is certain. Now, in an urban sprawl, or some place where you can set up a little bit differently, like, you know, World of Tanks has a very set base where you have defend your base. You know, and let's just capture this, it's game over. Of course, having the 3 bases where you're out, you know, capturing territories and whatnot, and they can each be swapping back and forth, much the same way you see in Battlefield games, really changes the dynamic of battle. There's no definitive my side, their side, which is kind of a big deal. See there, I lost the opportunity for a perfect shot because I wasn't twisted enough. Why am I drifting to the left? I have to keep turning my tank to the right because my gun keeps drifting to the left. It's kind of weird. I'd just be sitting here completely still. So there it goes. Look, I'm not touching a thing. It's going to the left. And I can't get it to go to the right. Is the tank turning? I'm not doing that. See if I can get in a better position. That's a flak panzer, so there's probably not a whole lot you can directly do to me. Alright, so let's see if we can get this. That's odd. Looks like he's got artillery coming in on me. Well, holy buckets. Surprise! Yeah, you can keep that surprise. I don't really want it.
The enemy is preparing for artillery barrage. Repeat, the enemy is preparing for artillery barrage.
I have tempted just this. Oh my goodness. Now what? Stop it. Hey, that's something useful. Well, I got killed, but I took out a couple people. I've done worse. that one tank being so close. I practically wanted to have someone get out with a rocket launcher and just start letting them have it. If only that was an option. Yeah. The last couple of days ago, I trolled a whole group here, and it was fun. Gunner is unconscious. I didn't say you could nap. Get back to work, son.